What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome to another The Binding of Isaac Repentance Let's Play episode. We're playing as Isaac. Alright, do we have the D6 on this save, or is that on my personal? It's on my personal, okay. Anyways, I wanted to talk about something I found very interesting. It's kind of an older topic, but it like popped in my head out of nowhere. And I was like, you know what? This is the starter topic for the video. And it relates to this whole entire thing about a long time ago when I had tweeted, I was like, what anime should I watch today or whatever? You know, it was just like, hey, you know, I'm trying to figure out some anime suggestions. I'm not the biggest anime watcher out there. You know, I watch it every so often, but I don't watch it every single day. I typically take a lot of hiatuses from just watching stuff in general. And I was just like, you know, what are some stuff I can watch? You know, what are the good animes out there? And someone was like, you don't care about anime. You're not a weeb. You only watch anime to feel cool and fit in. And I'm sitting here like, what do you mean feel cool and fit in? What? What do you mean, man? What? You know, whenever I would talk about anime at school, people who like watched anime would be like the ones who would get bullied, you know? So like, how is that fitting in? It is like, shouldn't it be like the opposite? Shouldn't it be like I should be staying away from anime so that I don't get bullied or some crap like that? And I don't know, I thought about that and I was just like, man, thinking about that whole entire like thing just makes me wonder. Does people, Twitter is a hate filled, right? Twitter is the place you want to go if you want to hate life. And I just like think about, man, there's no good things. Why do I say man like that? Man, there's nothing good on Twitter. I can't believe this, man. But I just like, there's so much hate on Twitter all the time. And you know what? Actually, I know what sparked this idea for the video. So I talked with a friend, and we were talking about old content creators, or whatever. We mentioned the log.zip, and I was like, "Oh, this dude has a Twitter account. Let me see what he posts on there, right? Because he still makes tons of views. He has like 1 million views a video. He's still making bank." And I click on his account and all that, and I notice that he's still uploading. I go to his Twitter account, and I notice that he made one tweet this month. Like, what is today, the 17th? He made one tweet on the 6th just being like, the best choice I made was to stop using Twitter. Over the past 2 months, I stopped using Twitter. My mental health has gone up, like, through the roof. And I'm just sitting here like, trust me, if I could stop, I would. But it just makes you think, if, like, even this content creator dude is like, yeah, stopping myself from using Twitter was the best choice I could ever make. Maybe they're spitting facts, you know, straight fax machine, no printer. Maybe they're spitting all them facts and you're just sitting here like, maybe I should do that too. And then you realize, wait a minute, my main following is on Twitter. So even if I wanted to, you know, have good mental health, I'm not going to get that anyways. So anyways, how are you guys doing today? I decided let's torture myself even more by playing The Binding of Isaac. The best game out there for self-torture. Oh, I can't even get that up there. Rip. I don't really know what we have planned for this run. What is our current stats? We should probably go Angel Rooms again like we did with the Lilith episode. Which, fun fact, this video is being recorded right after that Lilith episode. But maybe we should do Angel Path again, you know, fight Blue Baby as Isaac, just to get those unlocks as well. Because we've already gone Dark Path. We've already gone the Polaroid and all that stuff. So let's hope that we get a pretty decent run here. If we don't, of course, you know, as long as the video hits a certain length, it's still going up on the YouTubes. But since we're talking about anime, let me go ahead and open up my analyst. If anyone out there is curious what I've been watching, right now I've been finishing up Danmachi Season 3. Or Danmachi, not Manchi. Apparently Season 4 is supposed to be airing like later this summer or maybe in like the fall time. So I'll finally be able to watch that one as new episodes air. I've also been watching Komi Can't Communicate, Naruto, and I One Piece, but I've watched like 4 or 5 episodes of One Piece, and then I kind of just like put it on pause, because there's a lot of episodes, right? It'd be faster just to read the manga. But yeah, I've been watching quite a few animes, on and off here and there. But like I mentioned, I take a lot of breaks when it comes to just watching stuff in general, and I need to like stop that. I need to stop taking so many breaks. But it's like, I'll watch something, right? I'll like it or whatever. But whenever I'm bored, I don't think, oh yeah, let's watch some anime or something. Whenever I'm bored, I try finding a video game to play, and then I'm like, oh, there's nothing to play. So I just sit there bored. And I shouldn't do that. I should probably just you know, not play the video games, but watch the shows, because, you know, it makes me unbored. It makes me not mad or anything. But yeah, so I've just been trying to get caught up on some animes, you know. I have a lot to go through. I have like a whole list of stuff I want to watch. I just haven't managed to do it. And yes, I'm purposely saying animes. Just so when things, I don't actually go like, hey man, have you watched any new animes today? I call it anime. Wait, animes. Yeah, I don't include the S. Animes? Is animes the right way to say it? Animes. Wait a minute. Am I dumb? Am I smart but also dumb? Huh. Which one is it? Find out next time. It's probably... Ooh. Okay. I like money. I like coins. Thank you very much. I will gladly take all of these coins, and then I'll hit up the shop a little bit later, aka right now. And we will buy everything in the shop. We'll buy all the goodies. Everything that we want, we will buy it. Oh, you tempted me, game. You tempted me with the best, worst item I could have. Why? I'm so confused. Yes! Thank you very much. Thank you very much, game. I take back every question I ever asked you. This is the best gift ever. I appreciate it so much. Arigato. Yes, thank you. I don't know what else to say. I'm happy. That was worth it. Worth it entirely. At first I was like, why would they do this to me? Why would you spawn him so early? But you mean to tell me that we're on basement 2 and you're going to give me 50% off? I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to roll with it. I'm gonna have to enjoy it to the fullest. Go in here, pop you on down. Go ahead, deal some damage. Bada bing, bada boop. Already out of here. No competition. Dirty Mind, all dips, small poops, friends or enemy, destroying poop, spawns 1 to 4 dips. Dip type depends on type of poop destroyed. Rocks may be replaced with poop. I must now go create dip. This was not how I expected this run to go, but I'm also not complaining at all, because look at what we've created. We have Poop Land. We've created Poop Land, boys! We officially are the pooper and the scooper. And you know what? I think that's what it's all about. But for the start of a run, right? Basement 2, we got Chaos. We managed to get a the Steam Cell. We managed to get Mom's Knife. We managed to just get tons of extra damage just for breaking poops, which honestly won't be that useful later on. But for early on, sheesh, you know? Like, look at that. They're just blocking out all those guys. They're blocking out all the attacks, which make me so happy right now. Oh, you know what? We picked Chaos at the right time. I decided to go on the chaotic path when I chose the good choices. You know, maybe the dark side of the Force is the best side of the Force now that I think about it. Because look what I can do. I can make chaos appear from thin air. Anyways, yeah. Binding of Isaac, you know, the game's amazing. I love the Binding of Isaac. Don't you guys love the Binding of Isaac? I feel that this game is very easy to play. You know, it's very fun, very enjoyable. So I continue to play it, and I'm happy with my life choices. I totally don't have a death wish because, you know, I decided to play this game and stress myself out a ton of amount just because. Ooh. What is this run? What are we getting? Next thing you know, they're gonna give me like Mom's Knife Brimstone Synergy in the shop or something. And I'm just gonna be like, oh, we have enough money for brimstone. Oh my god, we can buy brimstone. Isn't that insane? Or we end up dying before it, because I mean, we do have a very scary health situation. But before we go into the boss fight, let's go ahead and make some more poops, just to make sure we have a little bit of like a safety net going on here. And let's hope for the best. All right, boss fight time. Hey, how's it going? How you doing today, buddy? You doing good? You just getting attacked by poops? Ah, happens to the best of us. You know what it is. All right, time for another Devil Deal. Let's firstly use this. Hope that we get... Nah. Won't take it. You mean to tell me you're going to give me a Devil Deal that is a health up item? No. Nope. I'm going to refrain. I am going to say no to drugs and yes to the item shop. If I can find it. There it is. You know, I kind of want that. Because that would make us 2/3 mulligan. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get 2 more coins somewhere. Not there. There's got to be more places though, right? Because getting the mulligan would be pretty nice. Because that would make us 2/3 or that make us 3/3. I don't know exact. I think that would make us 2/3. But if we can get that, then we can have just overall a lot more safety. I guess I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, hi there. Welcome to Poop Land. Population U. What you might be saying, it's a pretty crappy experience, but let me tell you, it's a thrilling one. I thought that was going to explode. So we know that the secret room can't be right there. Could it be right here? Possibly, but knowing room generation, it's most likely going to be the upwards path. Either way, we wouldn't be able to do that anyways, now that I look. Anything? Nope. Anything? Nope. Anything? Nope. Just more turd. Only place I could see us actually getting anything useful is down here now. Please! A heart doesn't really matter. Well, I guess we won't be getting the mulligan. But on the bright side, we are already doing pretty good. So, I mean, it's not like the end of the world or anything. I'm not being like, no! How dare the game developers do this to me? Oh no, I'll never be able to get that item ever again. I do believe that it won't show up for the rest of this run, but it at least, you know, is still there. I could, of course, do bombs as keys, switch my keys all into bombs, but that could scuff us up on the bottom floor down here. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go forwards. We're just gonna go forwards and hope for the best. No, let's not go up there. Don't kill my poop! Don't kill my poopy friends. I do not want you to do that to my poopy friends. They are very poopy, they are very friendly, and I don't want you to hurt them. Only I can hurt them. By throwing them into enemies that I tell not to hurt my poopy friends. Wait, there's an item in here? Hold on. Get away. Get away. Shoo. Get away now. Bye. Thank you. Where's the... Oh, experimental treatment. Now I want to get a bomb to go up there. I would gladly take experimental treatment, to be honest. Because, like, imagine it gives us a damage up. Actually, you know what? Even if it didn't give us damage up, even if it was like, oh, hey, damage down, tee-hee, I wouldn't mind. I would have been completely compliant because, you know, we do have a lot of just damage already due to having Mom's knife. Okay. Some more keys. Never hurt anyone. Maybe I should have done the bombs keys thing because based on that previous floor, we could have gotten quite a few keys. All right, quite a few. Yeah, based on this floor right now, we could have had quite a few bombs and still had enough keys for everything we wanted to do. All right, let's not be dumb. Knife, knife, knife. No. Now knife. Yes. Go here, activate you. Bam, easy peasy. Now we just gotta delete all the spoilers. And okay. I will take that. Do I wanna keep Plum Flute or do I wanna more health? You know what? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to take this one for now, but maybe that changes as we go further on. That's just going to drop us 2 hearts. Thank God for the little item pop-up thing so we can figure out what it is before we even pick it up. Because that just saved us a few seconds. Maybe 3 seconds, maybe even 4. In a world where people have to save their seconds, they will always get thirds. What the heck? I guess I will try destroying this fire for a coin, but guess what? In a world where that fire did have a coin, FireMonkey would not have to go down 1 extra floor to grab the headless baby. But guess what? I almost threw up in my mouth. In a world where FireMonkey is able to say "in a world" without feeling like he's dying on the inside. This and more in a world. Okay, buddy boo. Thank you for dying for me. I really appreciate it. Smiley face. Oh, wait, I just realized that the shop actually resets still. I don't know why I forgot about that aspect. Boop, boop. Pills here. I can see forever. Infested. Alright, I'll take both. Oh god. Man. Okay, thank you so much for just falling into my creep. Oh no. Oh god. Stay away. There you go. Explosive boy gone. Dang it. I was hoping to not take damage there, but I guess it happens. That's just the way the cookie decided to crumble, alright? It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Not every day will Big Man be able to get cookie to not crumble. However, Big Man can always try to make sure that cookie do not crumble. Either way, Big Man is able to continue his journey onwards to figure out what else Big Man can find and fight in the Binding of Isaac. Thank you for the turd recoup. Is that the word? Recoup? The turd revenge attack of the turds? I don't know. Give me damage up. No, not damage down. That's the opposite of what I wanted. I mean, it gave me health up though, so I guess it's fine. It gave me health up and a heart attack all in one. It's a nice little package for the whole entire family. All right, what we got? We got poop explodes for 100 damage when destroyed. Does that count my turds that kind of just hop around? I don't know. Okay, do we want plum flute or this? Because now we got a lot of health, so we can just keep gaining more health. Let's go ahead and switch it up. You know what? That was a perfect use. We got 4 health total out of it, so hey. I'm fine with that. Ooh. Whoa, I did not realize this was going to happen. All right. All right. I was not prepared for that, but I'm also not going to be mad at that. I'm not being like, oh, how dare they give me items that aren't books? I wanted to get bookworm. I wanted to be a worm in a book, Morty. Morty, I turned myself into a book, Morty. I'm book FireMonkey. Old meme, dead meme. Sorry guys, you know, it's just the way I roll. It's just the way I roll. Yeah, we're going to go ahead, do the dead memes, do the live memes, do the dying memes, you know, the ones that are sleeping, they've been in a coma for 12 year memes. We doing all the memes. Hey, can you come down here? Hey, get down here. Hey, get down here, boy. Thank you. Now we can damage you. Now we can grab the key, and now we can continue onwards to the next part of this floor. Ooh, close. Close. Very, very close. I'm just gonna stand right here. Let them all die by running into me. There we go. Imagine needing to actually dodge and bob and weave when you can just stand still. and play like the Metal Gear Vengeance song. Standing here, I realized that you were just like me, trying to make history. Why is it that I'm always singing in Binding of Isaac episodes? You know what? This reminds me, a long time ago, there was a very old lost video of me singing Barbie Girl. Anyone remember Karaoke Party? PewDiePie had played it like a long time ago. Site eventually got shut down. But it was literally like, you just did karaoke. I think there's like duplicates of it now. There's like Shmuel or something. Is Shmuel even for singing? I don't know. But yeah, it used to be like a website called Karaoke Party where you would just sing. Party, sing, do karaoke, competitive karaokeing, and I did it. It was fun, and I was a terrible singer. I also sounded like this, so you know I can't understand why I was terrible at singing, but it's okay. You know, as a little FireMonkey grew up, he managed to change his voice. He managed to make his voice sound more like this. So I think it was fine. I think it was fine that I did karaoke. You know, I remember a long time ago, someone was like, FireMonkey, or well, they didn't call me FireMonkey. They were just like, they said my voice was like a rock star's voice, and I'm like, what do you mean? How is this a rock star's voice? Am I gonna like become Lincoln and the Parks? Am I gonna become Abraham Lincoln at the park or something? Like, am I supposed to be like, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the door? That's right, I said door. I didn't say floor. I switched it up on you. You guys were expecting floor, but you got door. What happens if I pick this up? Does this make me shoot 3 knives? No, that was pointless. There is no reason to do that. But we did it anyways. But you know what? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When you make lemonade, life gives you lemons. And when lemons give life. Amen. Give me this. Give me this. Butt bombs. Do I want butt bombs? Let's try for butt bombs. No butt bombs. Butt bombs could have been useful though, because they would have been butt bomb. I find it funny saying butt bomb like that. Butt bomb. Dang it. I need to stop focusing on butt bombs and instead focus on, am I alive? Am I living? Am I able to fight the boss? Or am I just going to be like, butt bomb, and lose all my health? Apparently lose all my health is the correct answer for the equation. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh me. Oh, this is, what am I looking at? Oh, there we go. Remote detonator. That's going to give us 5 bombs. Then we can just drop that back down. We don't need it. Yeah, let's go downwards. All right. Let's see here. What else can we really talk about? Can we talk about Netflix? I don't know why people use Netflix. Like, I know there's like shows like Stranger Things or whatever on Netflix, but like Netflix be fumbling the bag, bro. I'll be honest here. I've never paid for a Netflix subscription in my life. The only time I ever used Netflix was back when my grandma had a Netflix account, and I just kind of like, you know, once in a blue moon I would hop on that Netflix account, watch something, and then peace out for good. I'm like, that show was mediocre at best. I'm outie. Peace. And that's what I would do. But I would never, I would never stoop down low to make myself pay for a Netflix subscription. And by the way, we have the ability to do diagonal tiers, which we could already do because we have Mom's knife. That was scary. Thank you, Mini Isaacs, for dealing a lot of damage. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the. It really was pleasing to my ears. It was nice. Listen here, Sugar. I know what you might be wondering. FireMonkey, didn't you buy the eraser in your last Binding of Isaac video? And the answer to that is yes, Sugar. Yeah, boy, I bought it. But now, I should have used it on the little worms that come out of the ground. I should have used it on the worms. I mean, at least we don't get the big boys anymore, but we still get the worms. I used it on the wrong item. Let's go back here. Wait a minute. Can only be used once per floor. Oh. Can only be used once per floor. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna keep this item for a little bit of an inspection. Let's call it an inspection. That's what I'll be keeping this item for, just to inspect it, you know, make sure everything's okay with it, you know, make sure there's no bugs with this item. I already know that a battery won't work on it. Boy, you know, the inspection is me deleting more characters from my Isaac run, because hear me out here, right, Sugar? We go up to them, go ahead, we like bada bing, bada boom, boom, and then all of a sudden, we just demolish their faces. They die in a beautiful fire of chaos, and we sit there like, he died. You understand, Sugar? Why am I saying it like that? I don't know. Okay, Isaacs, you guys have put in the work. I appreciate you so much, but you know what would be better? If we actually got a shop coming up here so that I can actually spend all of this hard-earned money, because it'll be discounted, and it would be nice if the shop had 2 items in it, because, you know, 2 discounted items, we buy it, and then it's still 2 discounted items that are cheaper than at normal price. I'm just saying it would be pretty nice to have some nice little discounts here and there. Oh, wait. Oh, we're already this low? Dang. Alright, you know what? Let me use the strength card. I didn't expect to be this low. This doesn't feel like we should be here already. Dang. Okay. I guess we've been just talking about sugar for too long. Alright, sweetie, so no more sugar after 2 p.m. No more sugar for you. Anyways, we're going the upper path. Yep, that's the path we wanted to go. Let's go. What was that sound? Oh, eraser. There we go. Nothing we want to erase here, but we do want to melee these. Get some evil turds. Get the evil red energetic turds out. I don't mind. I don't mind keeping these guys. You know, they're not that big of an issue at all. There's much more enemies we could erase. Because I don't want to erase like a floor specific enemy, because you know it's like floor specific. You'll never see those again. And like these, another easy enemy. I don't want to erase them. But like if we find like spiders or something, I'm erasing spiders from existence. Oh hey, would you look at that? Oh my god! I fumbled the bag. I fumbled the bag, boys. Let's face the facts here. I fumbled the bag on that one. Wheel of fortune. Hey, we can do this because it'll spawn the fly in there. So we can just sit here, we can just gain tons of coins, and we can vibe. So what are we gonna get today? We're gonna get some bombs, we're gonna get some goodies, we're gonna get health back. Can I get health back? I would really appreciate some health back. You know what, I'll take, wait. Oh, you gave me a pretty fly. All right, thank you. I appreciate the pretty fly. Can I get another pretty fly though? That'd be nice. A coin, more coins. So that means 3 more hits of you, more coins. So that's 2 more hits of you. Can I get another fly by any chance? Another friendly fly for the road? Nope. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna explode you yet. You can stay. You can stay for a very small amount of time. And then I'll explode you. I'll go boom, boom. You'll go death, and I'll be like, oopsie, whoopsie. Tears move quickly in a spiral pattern. No. And no, even she laughed at that. Even Mother was like, haha, that's pretty funny. Okay, there we go. Had to focus in there. Ah, I can't do that. Honestly, should have just kept Plum. Are we really this bad at the game? We're going to lose on a mom's knife run. No, we're not going to lose. We're going to have a temporary defeat, but this is going to be a win. This is going to be a W episode. I do not care what the people out there think. We are going to make this episode the best episode to ever have episode in the world of episodes. That's right. You can't shoot upwards, nerd. I took a damage, but it doesn't matter because you're dead. The fact that you want to give me that as an item upsets me. It makes me disappointed in you, game. I thought you were better than that. I thought you would have been better than this. I thought you would have been, you know, had some faith in me. No, you're just like, die. That's just what you're like right now. You're just like, die, please, get out of here. And I'm like, no, I don't wanna. So you know what? Because of you wanting to do that, because of you deciding, hey, FireMonkey, wouldn't it be funny if you got an item that you can't even use? I am going to defeat Mother again. And again, and again, and Mother will know that I am the true Isaac of them all. So let's go ahead and start this off, shall we, by going into the chest room to get ourselves some health, to get ourselves some coins. That's what I said originally. Oh, I don't even care about you guys. Yeah, you guys can just chill. Easy peasy. Get some new poopies out there. Why did I say it like that? Hey guys, so today I decided that I will be talking about poopies for today's video. Would that be funny? Would it be funny to talk about poopy? Hey guys, welcome back to another Isaac episode. Today we're gonna be fighting the poopy. I need to stop making poop jokes because apparently it's not working well for us. Ooh, we are doing terrible on health. There we go. These guys aren't that big of an issue. Just kind of boop, boop, rip. Are you kidding me? I die there? I die there? Okay, you know what? We're doing one more run. We're doing one more. We're not ending it off there. I will not be a loser. I will not be a coward. I will continue onwards. You know that run? The reason the run didn't win? We made too many poop jokes. It was too poopy. It was a crap run. That's what all the items were. The items are crap. Mom's knife, garbage item. Brimstone? Huh, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 item. It was just, that just wasn't the run. This is the run, though. You gotta keep that in mind. This right here, what you're watching, is the run. The one, the only, the massive, amazing run of the century. So let's go ahead. Let's try dodging everything. And, oh god, I hate how they speed up as you do more damage to them. It sucks if you have, like, low speed and nowhere else to move. Okay, health, I appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go down here? Yes. Yeah, oh my god, how did I dodge any of that? How? I should have taken damage, and I didn't. I just, you know what? I'm too skilled at the game. That's the reason. I'm just too skilled. Too skilled at this game. The game knows that, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna make sure that we get those frame perfect dodge like location in there for FireMonkey, just so we can show off his skill in his YouTube video, you know, because he is very skilled. We want to make sure we can show off how skilled he actually even. Awooga. Awooga. Oh, yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy, boy. I am a very happy boy. I love tech items. Tech items just are my favorite. And you know what? We got an item that helps. I was going to talk about an item that helps us get coins, and then that happens, which means now we can get an item on floor 1 before we even gone to our treasure room. Oh wait, that was the treasure room. But now we can get blue map, which will show us secret rooms on our map whenever we don't have this curse going on. So you know what? I agree with everything I said about that previous run. The previous one was not the run. That was the poopy run. As we know by FireMonkey's episodes, the first run's always the warm-up run, and then the second or third run is usually where the gains start getting made, you know? Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For real, for real, for real, for real. So let's go ahead and go up here and get ourselves some easy money because, hey, we just a money printer now. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. secret room is going to be right there because I'm smart. I got that technology in my brain telling me, and it was. So let's go ahead and go up here. Let's go ahead and fight the boss, which is going to be the furthest room away from everything else, aka the furthest dead end. What do we got? Ooh, okay. These guys drop coins as I damage them? Nah. Yes, actually. I take back everything I say. They do drop coins. I wonder if the coin odds are different on, like, if it's a boss, if it's not a boss, that type of stuff. What do we have? Range up, shot speed up, +1 black heart. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's go downwards. This is an amazing start. We end up floor 1 with 4 items, and I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. Now, the items we get on this floor could ruin the run, but they're all invisible. And because they're invisible, that means we are going to completely just skip. Come on. I wanted that to hit right here to open up the secret room. But that means we're going to completely skip the Devil Deal, which means this is going to be a very Angel Deal-esque run. Hopefully that goes good for us, though. Sometimes Angel Deals are just kind of, you know, it's kind of just, I don't know about that one. Actually, you know what? Angel Deals are just good whenever you do get them. Now that I think about it. What do you have here? Toot on command. I mean, toot on touch. Okay, so now whenever we touch an enemy, whenever they touch us, we fart on them. I just said whenever... What? This is the game I play. I play a game where in a YouTube video of me just, you know, enjoying the game, I can say that we now have the ability to fart on people whenever they touch us. I chose the right game to play with my life. I chose the best game to play growing up or whatever. Would you even consider this growing up? Yes. Because now that I think about it, Flash Isaac. OG Isaac. I tried playing OG Isaac, and I have no clue how younger me actually played that game enough to actually want to get the sequel, because I'm garbage. I'm garbage at OG Isaac. Dude, hard mode Isaac is like hard mode Repentance, hard mode Binding of Isaac Rebirth, even way easier than original Isaac hard mode. Oh my god, original Isaac hard mode? Torture. Absolute torture. I don't know how I even played it. Because, like, it's just way too difficult. Like, I can get wins, right? But, like, Jesus, it's so, like, slow. You have to, like, take your time everywhere to try getting a win. Current Isaac logic does not work in that version. So, like, if you're like, oh, yeah, you know, I can go here for the thing or whatever, that logic isn't going to help you at all. All right, 36% chance for an Angel Deal. If we go over to that room, it would drop it down to like a 11 or 10% chance. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. This is the one we're going down, the path we have decided to choose for our wonderful selves. Have we even found the shop? Okay, we did find the shop. Did we just not want what was in there? Or, I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to go back up there because we do have enough coins to hit up the shop if we really want to. So, you know, if there's something we actually want in there, it's better to check than to go down the next floor, realize in the recording, I'm like, oh, if we get enough coins, I wanted that, and be like, ah, dang it. Spider, 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 spider. I almost took damage by him. That would have been sad. Oh, my phone vibrated. What's going on here? I got a text notification. Oh, okay. My dad had texted me mid-Isaac recording. You know what? I gotta talk about this. My dad confused me. Last night, he texted me. It was like, I love you even if you have you have the arms of a ventriloquist doll or something. And I'm like, what? And then this morning, he was like, I love you even if you, what was it? I love you even if you have if you have wooden legs. And I was like, I'm just not going to question it. I'm not going to try figuring it out, like, if this is a joke, what it's referencing or anything. I'm going to be like, I love you too, you know? Just like, I had no clue what was going on. I still have no clue. I probably will never know what was going on there, to be honest. It will just be a mystery that now you guys and me will hold together. You know what? I had to take a deep breath, breathe in the air of an easy room. Go down here, check out this room too. Man, Gotta just enjoy what we have going on here, because like our damage is in a pretty good spot. Now when it comes to actual like the main boss fights, we're gonna have a little bit of a tricky situation, but because of Tech X, we basically have infinite range. So it's just kind of like, you know, gotta make sure we get good angel deals, gotta make sure we get good stuff overall. And this is probably the first run in a while where I've actually done the completely skip Devil Room strat. So we'll see if that pays off for us, or if it's going to prove to just be pointless to skip a Devil Deal, even if you are trying to go for Angel Deals. You know, sometimes you go in a Devil Deal, you just get free health, because like there's not even an item in there anyways. It's just like, hey, free health for sale, $20,000 for free health for sale, you know? As I don't know. I do not know at all. Just like I don't know what 2 + 2 is, or 4 + 4. Don't ask me. Because I will never know. But you know what I do know? I do know we gotta look up, and ooh, this solved our issue. This has solved all of the issues, because now we have RGB tiers. We got the Razor Chroma tiers. Let's go. Can you? Thank you. The Razor Chroma tiers. I love it. I've never seen it like actually do an RGB rotating effect there. That is amazing to just witness. Imagine if like they had, you know what? Imagine if this game had like Razer keyboard color support or whatever it is, so that my keyboard would change colors with my tier color or something. I don't know why I thought of that, but I kind of want that to happen now. I want that to be a thing. Probably a mod for it, to be honest. Oh my god, no. Why? Why is that what those pills were? That makes me sad. That makes me very upset. Anyways, super secret room time. What is it going to be? It is going to be none other than you. Coins. Thank you very much. I got scammed for my coins earlier, so I will gladly take these. Because, you know, I'm a little low in the health department right now, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. Alright, you're gonna shoot out tons of turds everywhere through your mouth. You know what, now that I say that out loud, I really want to know the logic of turds through mouth. Does he drink turds, or can your turd just like be thrown up? Like, is there someone who's ever thrown up a turd without eating a turd, without drinking, eating a turd, or anything like that? Just like, has anyone ever thrown up a turd just naturally? Like it went the opposite way of where it was supposed to? You know what? Now that I say that out loud, I don't think I want the answer. Why was he so small? Him being so small really just made me do a little bit of damage. Either way, though, we're not doing bad on health. I thought we were doing in a way, like we were in a way worse spot. We're honestly hanging in there. Let's spam some small shots. We're getting a lot of coins, luckily, so if we don't want to go to the shop, we can always go to the arcade right above us, spend all of your coins, maybe get like some extra bombs or something, maybe even like a free item. I don't know. Also, can these stop dodging and going around the actual enemies, please? Every time I see it curve around, I'm just sitting there like, I hate this. I hate life. That's all I'm thinking of every single time them things curve. We'll check everything over here. English good. We're going to check the actual shop first before we actually decide if we want to spend all of our money on the arcade. Because, you know, if the shop's got a good item, I don't want to mess with it. Ooh. Yes, sirree. Give me this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I will take this. What do you have? What is that? I don't know what that is. I guess we'll never find out because I don't want to use one of my bombs there just to figure out what it is. Oh, god dang it. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, god. Damage. Error 404. Damage not found. There we go. Brain's working fine. Everything is A-okay. And we are going to get some damage to be dealt. Now, so when you guys are seeing this, I've actually recorded this a few days ago, but I would love to hear what everyone is doing. How has everyone been? You guys been good? Welcome to FireMonkey's book club. Today we're going to be talking about the book Divergent. And talking about how it's basically the Hunger Games, but like different. I don't even remember what the Divergent's about, to be completely honest, but I probably just angered someone. I probably just made someone mad. All I know is I did read the Divergent in school. Yeah, that's right, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd who read a book. Let's go downwards. I guess this now means we could go over to the top path and try getting an extra item. Most likely it's going to be a... what item would it be? Most likely it's just going to be like breakfast or like health up or something. But I guess it's worth it. We'll go ahead and grab this coin, head all the way up there before we like fight the boss or anything. Flooded caves too, so we wouldn't be fighting... We wouldn't even do a boss rush if we were to make it all the way down there yet. Yep, alright, we're not gonna go for boss rush. Let's just go angel path. Let's do all that stuff. So let's just go ahead and go up here, try getting some extra like health or something. You know, just try getting the extra goodies. Hey man, you wanna give me something good? You wanna give me something good? You know you wanna give me something good. Come on, give me some good. Give me some good. Give me some good. That's not a bomb. I will use the bomb on him. You better give me something good now. I mean, you gave me health. Wow, you're taunting your dead friend. You're making fun of your dead friend. You know, your dead friend could have used this item. Oh. Not bad. You get to go too. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. I need the health. You had the health. I decided to take the health. It's nothing personal, kid. It's just the way the world works, alright? So the men put me on this earth with one goal, to take all of the health I can, import the health into our factory. So I am going to hold up my end of the bargain, and I am going to grab all the health I can, and I am going to drop them on in here. You know, I bet there's someone who likes Isaac, right? They love Isaac, but, you know, they hate when someone doesn't, like, do something the perfect exact way they expect it to be done in, like, pro gameplay or something. So there's probably someone who watches this series, right? And as I make dumb mistakes, as I might, like, you know, miss a secret room or something, they're sitting there and they just wish it was a live stream so they could be like, FireMonkey! FireMonkey, bomb right there! FireMonkey right there! You can go right there. There's going to be a secret room right here, FireMonkey. Ah, FireMonkey, do it right now. And they're probably just mad that I'm making dumb choices, but there's nothing they can do about it because it was pre-recorded. And I'm gonna dono wall them if they get mad at me in the comments. You know, I'm gonna be like, sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you there. You know, the run's already gone. I'm sorry. You know, thank you for the advice, but sadly, you have a skill issue, brother. So it sounds like a you problem. I'm just saying. I don't know. Something I never liked whenever I live stream stuff like this is backseat gamers, where it's basically people who will tell you what you should do whenever you're playing like a story game, right? Let's say you're intrigued in the story, you want to like do certain things, you want to hear about the story, and they'll be like, hey, did you know in chapter 3 of this game that insert important character here dies? Hey, did you know if you go over here, spin 37 times, eat a burrito, enter the Konami code, and then cry yourself to sleep, you actually unlock a infinite coin glitch? Like, if I wanted to know that, I would have Googled it. I don't need you to tell me about it, okay? Ooh, say, can you see? Oh, god dang it. All right, well, we got flight. Angel path is the path for me. That's just what we got to say. We now have flight, which is amazing, though, so that is going to make this run a little... Yep, it happened once again. For some odd reason, my recording decided just to completely cut off my microphone, so I get to do another 20 minutes in a YouTube video where I just kind of dub over it, like if this was like a sub-dub situation, except the fact that we don't even have the original audio at all anymore. We just have the wonderful music to go with. So I'm just going to be randomly talking about some stuff. I'm going to be, you know, talking about how I'm going to be buying a brand new cord very soon for my microphone so that this issue stops happening to me because, oh my god, I hate when I'm 49 minutes into a YouTube video and that's, you know, an hour plus long, and then all of a sudden, hey, you know when you're editing your video that you just now realized, hey, your microphone kind of did a little bit of an unpluggy, and now you can no longer hear yourself in the video, and no one's gonna watch just 20 minutes of absolute silence. You know, you guys understand what's going on here. So yeah, I'm doing an audio overview. Now, I don't even know what I'm going to be talking about here. I don't really have a topic to even talk about. There's a Fortnite update happening later today. The item shop is going to reset in 5 minutes as the time of me actually doing this audio. So maybe I'll talk about the Fortnite item shop once it actually happens. But you know what, for our first topic, let's talk about some coding nonsense. Recently, I've updated my item shop tabs bot for my Fortnite account to feature everything listed by the length of the actual names. So instead of things being listed by, you know, like just being daily, then DC, then Jacob's Locker Bundle, then featured, it now goes in order of the length. So now it'll be DC first because it's the shortest, then daily, then featured, then Jacob's Locker Bundle, all in a nice little line because, you know, it just makes more sense that way and makes everything feel a lot more clean. But of course, that was a simple change that I worked on over maybe an hour, maybe way less than an hour. A lot of that time was spent also procrastinating, looking at Twitter, Facebook. Actually, I don't even have a Facebook account. Why did I mention that? But looking at like Twitter, YouTube, that type of stuff, and just kind of chilling. So yeah, making some little bot improvements over time. A lot of people, you know, just vibing with it. They probably like it a little bit better because, you know, it's just nicer to look at overall because instead of it having it at a random mix, you have it in just that little xylophone order, as I like to call it. And you know, after saying that, I took a little pause break from the audio just so I could think of something to say, and I was like, what if I went to like Ask Reddit, r/Ask Reddit, try finding some interesting story or some nonsense going on there, and just talk about it for the video, no, read their story, and well, that's not really going too well for you. You know, there's nothing that interesting here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it a little bit spooky. Now, this episode does get a little bit brighter later on, and maybe it was a good thing that I was able to mention this early on, but later on towards the very end of this 20-minute run that you're seeing right now, there's going to be a lot of flashing colors. So ahead of time, if you hate flashing colors, you know, if flashing colors, you know, hurt your eyes, make sure that once we get to the chest, right, once you see the soy milk item pop up, that maybe you just make this an audio experience. You know, you just kind of like tab out or something, hide the screen just so you don't have yourself prone to any seizures or anything like that. So maybe me being able to do this audio a little bit early is actually a benefit for you guys. Anyways, with that said, we're going to be taking you guys down a rabbit hole of r/no sleep. Now, before we begin, these are going to be creepier stories. And it's just kind of a way to, you know, read something that's going to have a little bit of detail to it, a little bit of meat, and should allow you guys to have a nice little story time going here while you enjoy the wonderful Binding of Isaac Let's Play that goes on in the background. However, right before we do that, the Fortnite item shop is just now generating, so I'm going to talk while my bot generates all the cosmetics in the shop. We're going to talk about what the new cosmetics are, you know, if there's any old ones, any new ones, any rare things, and then we'll go ahead and read a story. Now, the no sleep story I've decided to choose is one called Every Night My Girlfriend Wakes Me Up to Tell the Exact Same Joke. It was posted 13 days ago by Point of No Return and has 6.7k upvotes and appears to be a very nice length. So in the shop right now we have a brand new locker bundle which features some, you know, pretty interesting cosmetics, nothing too rare. There is a wrap called Violet Tentacles that hasn't been in the item shop for over 586 days, but overall nothing to really write home about. Slimer's returned in the item shop, which is a skin one of my friends' main, and it just appears that the rare cosmetics is one wrap into emotes, you know, little dance moves or whatever. So nothing too important, so let's go ahead and start the Reddit story. Now keep in mind there's going to be a lot of talking in here and it leaves on a cliffhanger, so there's going to be just kind of like a point where it's like, okay, well, we read it all. Ahem. Let me go ahead and take a drink or something. Do I have a drink over here I can drink? Nope. All right. We're just going to wing it then. Let's go ahead and do this. Before I start, I feel I should let something very clear. I absolutely love Ellen. We've been living together for about 3 years now, but have known each other our whole lives. In fact, we were childhood friends, and I know this may sound like a fairy tale to some people, but it truly felt like we were always destined to be together. Even after graduation, when we started dating other people, it only felt truly right when we were with each other. So I don't know what took me so long to ask her out, but I'm really glad I did it. We have the same taste in music, movies, and even food. We laugh at the same dumb jokes and know exactly how to comfort each other in times of need. She's the kindest, most genuine, loving girl I ever met. We've even been talking about our plans for marriage and how we would like to have kids of our own. That's why it hurt so much when oh my god, I can't read. I'm sorry about this. You know, I'm terrible at reading, but we're gonna keep it in there. That's why it hurt so much how it all went terribly wrong. I'm also gonna zoom in here just to read a little bit better because, you know, big words equal easy reading. Where was I at? I can't find it now. Okay. That's why it hurts so much how it all went horribly wrong in just 4 nights. I would also like to preface that Ellen doesn't have much of a family other than me and some very distant aunts that she never met and doesn't even know their names. I was born in a big family with 4 siblings and plenty of cousins that were always visiting and even helping out when we got in trouble. Ellen has none of that. She doesn't have any siblings and her father was an alcoholic, abuse freak, died when she was young. Her mother was a very kind and inspiring person that took care of the family by herself for many years, and almost a second mother to myself. So when she passed away last year, it hurt us both for a long time. But Ellen stayed strong. She's not the type to let her feelings easily surface. So you gotta be a lot more perceptive to get what she truly feels. I used to pride myself in being capable of that. I felt like I knew her better than I knew myself. That's why this is also strange and frankly terrifying. We were sleeping in bed and I was dreaming. I don't really remember what it was about, but for some reason I'm sure of it until I heard her voice, very close to my ear. Knock knock. Knock knock. She was caressing my hair gently while sitting in bed and looking below at me. I slowly opened my eyes, groggy from sleeping. Hey, what is it? She kept looking at me, fixated, and repeated, knock knock, knock knock. I glanced at the digital clock on top of the dresser, 3:27 a.m. I had work in only a few hours. What is it, Ellen? She paused. Please answer the joke, dear. Knock knock, knock knock. Fine, I accepted, mostly because I was expecting some kind of surprise. Ellen wasn't the type to do what she was doing for no reason. Who's there? Her smile opened and she answered, not me, so don't answer the door. I kept looking at her, dumbfounded. What was that supposed to mean? Is that it? Is that the joke? Yes, she said, laying in the couch and covering herself with a blanket. Thank you for answering. Weirdo, I answered, closing my eyes and going back to sleep. Next morning, things went as usual. I only remembered the strange conversation while I was alone in the bathroom brushing my teeth. I wasn't even sure if it was truly happening or if it was just a weird dream. So we had our breakfast together and she was acting normal, reading something aloud from a fashion magazine. Frankly, I wasn't paying much attention, so I took the opportunity to ask about last night. Initially, she didn't seem to know what I was talking about, then her eyes fixated on me and the same smile from last night came across her face. Briefly, and I knew it wasn't just a dream. She told me it wasn't anything of importance and stopped paying attention when I asked more inquisitively. And even though I shouldn't, I gave up. I had work and other matters to attend to and just brushed the weird event off as if it was something that wouldn't happen again. But the following night, I woke up to her voice. Knock knock. A pause. Knock. What is it now? I said. Ellen, what are you doing? Knock, 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 she repeated. This time she wasn't even touching me, just sitting in bed looking at me with that same smile, but her eyes seemed larger and she blinked in longer intervals. I looked at the clock once again, 3:27 a.m. Ellen, come on, what is it? I've got work in a few hours. Can't have the luxury of waking up in the middle of the night to answer knock-knock jokes. Knock, knock, knock. This is getting creepy, you know. I'm not sure if this is some gag you've been doing, but I don't like it. Answer it. Knock, knock, knock. I sighed, but also let a small laugh escape. It was creepy, of course, but she also was my Ellen, so it didn't bother me as much as it should. Fine, who the hell is there? I answered in a playful tone. Not me, so don't answer the door. For some reason, I felt a chill down in my spine. It was the same answer as before, and I still didn't get what it meant. But the way she said it, with a strange, monotone voice, contrasted well with her smile and the fact that I had no idea of what she meant by that. What does that mean? I asked. I really don't get it. She just smiled and went back to sleep. I felt a throb in my heart, but did the same. Next day, we talked again about what was happening. She was very evasive with my questions, and I barely got her to say anything. It was almost as if she couldn't talk about it, which was very strange considering we talked about pretty much everything. I told her I need to be well rested for work, something that she should understand well, and wasn't liking her little gag every night. She just nodded, and I decided not to press further, as I didn't want to hurt her feelings and had work to attend to. When I got home, we had dinner, watched a movie, and went to bed. Knock, knock. I opened my eyes faster this time. In fact, I barely got any sleep. I just knew she would do it again and kept thinking about it the whole time. Glanced at the clock, 3:27 a.m. Knock, knock. I thought about ignoring her, just pretending I was asleep and she wouldn't wake me up, so I closed my eyes slowly, hoping that she hadn't seen me opening them in the first place and stayed quiet. Knock, knock. She continued. She didn't stop. I regulated my breathing, but she kept going. Knock, knock. I'm not answering your joke, Ellen. Stop it. Knock, knock. I ignored, but she kept going. She had never been this insistent with anything before. I tried to ignore it, but it was getting on my nerves, and frankly, I felt scared. Why was Ellen doing this? Why every night at the same time, down to the minute? Why wouldn't she let me sleep until I answered her? Knock, knock. I got up in a sudden movement. God damn it, Ellen! I was ready for a discussion, but when I finally glanced at her, it was as if the strength was drained from me. She wasn't smiling, she wasn't blinking, she was just staring right at me, fixated like an animal, and her mouth was moving slowly and she didn't stop. Knock, knock. I didn't know how to react or what expression I had when I had saw her, but my heart skipped a beat. It was terrifying, as if her gaze froze me in place, a 1,000-yard stare. Knock, knock. Who's there? I asked, feeling as if it was the only way out of that nightmare. Not me, so don't answer the door, she said weakly. Ellen slowly closed her eyes and laid down. I kept staring at her while she fell into what seemed to be a deep sleep. I got up and left. I walked downstairs and sat at the couch in the living room, staring at the night sky outside and absorbing the quiet of the neighborhood. My heart was beating fast and it didn't slow down. I was too scared to be asleep in the same room as my girlfriend, all because of a knock-knock joke, but it was unnatural. I thought about calling someone. I thought about it all being some kind of sleep-related issue, such as some type of sleepwalking, but it didn't make any sense. I felt so tired and decided that early in the morning I would call an old friend who's a psychologist and get an opinion of a professional. Something was wrong with Ellen. I stayed in the couch as the day rose, and once Ellen woke up, she was acting normal again. Even asked me why I wasn't in bed. I didn't answer. In fact, I didn't speak to her and simply left for work. She seemed very upset, but I wouldn't do anything about it. Once I got to work, I called my friend, told him everything that was happening in as much detail as I am in describing it right now. He didn't seem to be as worried as I figured, but we agreed in making an appointment for next week. Now I just need to convince Ellen to come with me. I received plenty of text messages from her. She seemed very worried, sad, and even confused. She apologized a lot, and it broke my heart a little. I felt bad. I shouldn't have, but I answered her and made her promise it wouldn't happen again. I also told her about the appointment, and she seemed reluctant but agreed to go with me, so we made up. This was Ellen, after all, the girl I knew ever since I was 6 years old, the woman I loved and had taken care of me for years, and as much as that strange behavior creeped me out, she wasn't doing anything particularly frightening or, I can't even talk, Jesus, or even dangerous for a brief while, so I convinced myself I should give her another chance. When I returned home from work, we stayed together. She even prepared my favorite meal. They were acting gentle and caring as they always remember, and I slept with her in her bedroom, even though I was still a bit reluctant. Knock? I couldn't believe it. She promised she wouldn't. Knock. I gazed at the clock, 3:27 a.m. Always. Knock. I was laying on my stomach and I couldn't see her face. In fact, I didn't even bother to look at her. I was just feeling more sad and scared. And at that point, sad that she had broken her word. Knock. Who's there? I answered, determined just to go back to sleep. Not me, so don't answer the door. To my surprise, I was actually able to sleep, probably because I hadn't been able to rest since last night. The following morning, I went back to not saying anything to Ellen, only very limited responses. I was expecting her to act the same as yesterday, trying to apologize, but she didn't. Mostly, she didn't say anything, as if she had just accepted what was going on. She also looked tired, or at least a bit weak. I went to work, but I couldn't stop thinking about her. Didn't receive any messages either. Once I got back, we had the most silent dinner I ever had in my life, and she barely ate anything. I decided to let her have the bathroom and sleep on the couch. Bedroom and sleep on the couch. I wasn't sure if it would stop her, but held on to the hope that she would go downstairs, only to tell me the same knock-knock joke again. I covered myself with a blanket, shaked off that uneasy feeling, and tried to sleep. I had a deep sleep without dreams, felt like I was lost in darkness. Then I heard breathing. I opened my eyes to see Ellen standing above me with a big fixated eyes and dilated pupils that didn't seem to belong in a completely neutral expression, watching me sleep. I almost screamed in terror, jumped out of the couch, and her eyes followed me as I stumbled through the dark room, creating distance between us. For a moment I was able to glance at the clock above the table, 3:27 a.m. Ellen, what are you doing? I asked desperately, but she didn't move. In fact, she didn't say anything, just stared at me, as if I was made of glass and she could see right through me. Then I heard a knock on the front door. Instinctively, I looked in that direction, and it was followed by another knock. And another, someone almost pounding on that door. I glanced back at Ellen, and she was staring at me. Slowly, I heard closer to the door, and she didn't move. The pounding continued. Who's there? I screamed. It stopped, and then I heard a voice. John, can you hear me? Open the door, please, John. Open the door, please. I froze in place. The voice kept calling me, but I couldn't believe it. It was Ellen's voice coming from the other side of the door, but it couldn't be. I beg you, John, open the door. It's serious. She's not me. I swear, she's not me. I slowly turned my head to Ellen, standing in front of the couch. She was looking at me, the same fixated eyes and a terrible wide grin on her face. The pounding continued. John, open the door, please, you have to trust me. I stayed still, not knowing what to do, and I don't remember what happened after that. I just woke up in my bedroom, the digital clock indicated it's 4:21 a.m., Ellen isn't by my side, I'm completely alone, I'm trembling uncontrollably, and I don't know what's going on. I don't remember what happened after I saw her terrible grin. I don't know if I opened that door. I tried to look up for my phone to see if I could call the police or at least someone that I know, but I left it downstairs. All I have is Ellen's laptop, and that is where I'm writing this right now to get advice, because I can't go downstairs. The corridor is dark, very dark, almost as if there was shadows were leaning into the room, and I can hear a faint scratching sound coming from below. What should I do? Now, after I've read all that, despite my little mishaps reading it and whatnot, I think that was a pretty interesting story. Now, overall, if this was to actually happen in real life, keep in mind this is a fake made-up story. It never actually happened, of course. But imagine if this had happened to you. That'd be a very scary situation, especially if it was like someone you loved, you spent a lot of time together, you thought they were your soulmate or whatever, and then all of a sudden, just some creepypasta thing starts happening where it's like at night at the exact same time every day. It's like knock, 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 knock. It's like, oh, do not open the door, it's not the real me or whatever. And then on the final day, it's like each day that goes by, the knocks are getting less and less and less until there's an actual knocking at the door. This chaotic stuff happening. I would be pretty scared, I would probably just be like, nope, screw you guys, I'm opening the door and I'm leaving. I don't know what's going on. One of you is the demon, one of you is the real one. You two can just battle it out, whichever one wins, right? And then I'll just be on my way. Alright, see you later. But overall, that was a pretty nice way to spend today's video. Hope you enjoyed Storytime with Ricky. I could have chose a bit more, but apparently a lot of the story times here on No Sleep all relate to relationships and stuff, such as all my exes, I'm a terrible brother, yada yada yada, stuff like that. But this one was a pretty nice story, and maybe we can do these more often. Maybe I do a series on the YouTube channel where I just kind of read horror stories or just stories in general. Just something to, add more content out there to the world of the FireMonkey commentary channel. Overall, though, I hope you enjoyed today's YouTube video. In the background right now, as we get closer to the end, we have 2 minutes left. You guys should be seeing the final bit of the actual fight when I'm actually going down there, going through all the rooms. And I just want to mention, the actual color effect that's going on because of, our actual attack power and all the stuff going on there is crazy. I just think it's funny how we ended up going from, a very interesting start of a run, messing up the first run, scuffing it a little bit, dying, to a run that became an RGB land as if it was a Razer keyboard. And actually, this reminds me, in the video, something I mentioned that you guys didn't get it here, is imagine if there was a mod or something that made it so Razer Chroma keyboards, the ones that are reactive to games and stuff, imagine if it was reactive to the color of your tears in Isaac. I think that could just be a little bit of an interesting mod that could be useful to some people who just want to spice up their real life and make it even more Isaac'd out. With that said, I'm going to end off this recording here, so if you enjoyed today's YouTube video, consider subscribing and support the content I create. There might be a little bit of dead space at the end, or maybe I'm cutting it way too short and I